Today we're talking about this current state of Breath of the Wild 2 and when it will release. Alright, so just to get a little pre-context here to everything, around 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, we had the nice trailer that kind of just dropped instantly. Nintendo didn't really say anything about it. People went crazy, you know, we had a bunch of theories, up, down, everywhere, in the middle, in the trees, you know, everybody was making stoof like, oh my gosh, is this Ganon waiting its demise, what the crud is going on here? And people were kind of going crazy about it, but it was, steadily increasing, but then over time people were just like, alright, yeah, Nintendo, we need something else here, like, I can't overanalyze this minute and a half for over a minute and a half. You know, people kind of got bored of it. I mean, didn't really get bored, but it's still there. No one's really, like, really analyzing it anymore. Yes, some people, but, like, it's been 2 years, so it's like, dude, like, every second has pretty much been analyzed. Around, I'll say a year and 3/4, half later, something like that, we get our leader of the Breath of the Wild, I think 3 department, and he comes on there and is like, sorry boys, I ain't got anything for you, but I do have I'm sorry. He did say it would be, like, they're working on it, and that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. So the first question is people thinking, why would they even release a trailer that soon if they know it was going to at least take them this long in the first place? Which obviously, first thing is like COVID, because it's like, COVID kind of sucks, but they are cranking out Smash, stuff and all that. I mean, they're on a pretty good schedule with that. I mean, that is kind of Sakurai, and that's also different, but it's still a Nintendo. They're still working on stuff, so it's not like nothing's going down. But I mean, it's probably easier for them to do Smash. But then pretty much now we're past 2020, and 2020 pretty much had literally nothing. Like, the one Direct was in like February or something, wasn't it? Like with the Splatoon 3 and all that, like, and then they said they're sorry, like that. Like, so there was literally nothing in 2020. I mean, I can kind of see why I could, but like, still, we do know that, like, okay, so if we're talking about development standpoint, we have first Breath of the Wild began development right after Skyward Sword was done. So, and I would say it probably took, most games are like four years, but Breath of the Wild took like 6 because technically it was on the Wii U first, and then they're like, alright, this is doo-doo butter, we gotta get it on like a decent console here. So yeah, no Switch, and then 2 years later, bam, it's on the Switch, and that kind of popped off, but then we would probably assume that Breath of the Wild 2 began with After the Champions Ballad Pack 2, which is like 2018, which, because like they said they want to do like a bunch of DLC, but like, dude, why are we doing a bunch of DLC? Let's just make this a whole nother game. And so that's what they did. So they probably started doing DLC. They're like, all right, wait, hold up. Let's make another game and stop releasing DLC with maybe a new map. So Breath of the Wild took 6 years, which is kind of understandable. So we'd kind of assume, average 4 years for most Zelda stoof, but kind of similar how I think it was like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, like they reused assets and stuff. So I mean, they're probably gonna reuse assets for the second game. Maybe, I don't know, similar engine, possibly. I mean, it'll probably use the same engine. It depends also, like, are we going to see it on Switch or not? I mean, maybe we probably will. Maybe it'll have a port to another Switch Pro memes. I don't know. I'll probably make another video about that because that's what I do. Now, I will also say that as I'm posting this, I think there's a Direct coming out. I don't know if it already came out. I keep hearing stoof about it, like on Twitter and all that, and I'm like, is this real? Is it not real? I don't know. So if this Direct comes out before I post this video, and there is stuff on that Direct of Breath of the Wild 2, I am probably going to Kermit die. So, but now one good thing for is 2021 is hashtag Zelda 35th. Why not do it this year? Just like how Zelda 25th anniversary had Skyward Sword. I mean, that wasn't like the best of games. It was an alright game. The motion was kind of different, but it was still a decent game nonetheless. And they released it on the Zelda 25th. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. They had like a special copy of it, and maybe I think they had special Wii remotes too for it. So, it was pretty good. And I feel like if they make like a, we had the Mario 35th. That was kind of towards the end of the cycle of that Mario 35th stoof. They maybe might make a Zelda 35th. I mean, I know we just got the Pac-Man 99, but that's kind of like the Tetris, where it probably won't leave ever. It's just like the Pac-Man of Tetris, like, because Nintendo didn't make Tetris or Pac-Man. So like, obviously, there's no 35th game, so we gotta get a 35th game in here. I mean, because obviously, last year with the Mario, we had a bunch of stuff. 3D All Stars. Another Switch, Mario kind of themed colors, and Mario 35, and then also the Game & Watch thing. I mean, obviously not gonna get the same stoof, But if we get similar stuff, you know, like, I don't know, Zelda 35 or some other, like, maybe remakes or remasters or whatever, kind of like 3D All-Stars, as long as they don't jump up to $10,000 on eBay. I don't know if you guys saw that, but some of those freaking 3D All-Stars, they're just jumping, like, people are selling on eBay for 20,000, 10,000, I don't even know. Don't buy them, please. They're still at, like, Walmart for, like, 50 bucks. Like, please don't play yourself. Just don't. But it also kind of brings me to, like, the last point I got here is, like, if we wait this long and the game is, like, I'm gonna hope it's gonna be amazing, you know, it's gonna be, like, super great. And I think it would be. I mean, it's always better for us to wait for the game to develop. Looking at you, Cyberpunk 2077, or whatever it's called. Because, you know, like, if we wait this long, and it's good, then it's like, alright, yeah, that's cool, we waited this long. Maybe they're waiting for another console. I mean, I'll probably post something on that, but, like, we'll see. But if they don't, that's fine. But, you know, we'd all rather wait and be an amazing game than have a Cyberpunk 2077 Part 2, where they waited forever, postponed it forever, people thought it was going to be amazing, and then it turned out to be literal doo-doo water. Because I will say, if this game is literal doo-doo water, that will be probably the worst thing, and I don't know if it'll be terrible. So I don't think Nintendo is even, like, capable of making, like, a Zelda, like, that bad. Like, I know some people are like, alright, I don't like this Skyward Sword motion, but it's like, I feel like they put pretty good care into their, you know, main party stuff, I would hope. There's probably some games that are not, I can probably tell you that, but I would probably say most of them are pretty hot. I don't know if it's just me, but seeing that that thing in the Direct a while ago where they were just like, yep, sorry bro, we ain't got nothing for you, not even like a picture or nothing, like, where you're just chilling out here, hopefully you're just chilling. I know there's one meme, hope I can find it out, but it's just like, there's some people are like asking the devs, and they're like, hey, when's it coming out? And then they're just like, and it's just like, alright dude, maybe like give us some more details, like just at least something, like just something. This game is probably going to be legendary. I'm definitely going to make a video as something as by now of just like, is it going to come out on Switch, is it not? I did one for Splatoon 3, and I was wrong, unless they port it. If they port it, then I'll say I was 50% right, but I was wrong, so we'll see. But tell me what you guys think down below. Is this going to happen? Is it not going to happen? I think it's pretty hot. Will we get it this year? I hope we get it this year. Maybe some Zelda 35 stuff, like a Battle Royale. That would be even better. I mean, not better than, you know, like the actual game, but like if they added it, that would be nice. That would be cool. But tell me what you guys think down below. And hey, if you're watching the end of the video, like, what are you doing, man? You're not subscribed yet? Like, just hit me with that sub, dude. Like, you're here, you're watching my stoof. Just do us both a favor. I know you want to. Alright, until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day, nighttime sleep, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.